mode, the truth just pour out so smoothly when like this last few months, a year or so, it's like the algorithm just, and I'm not the only one who see this, but a lot of the information is coming out. Like a lot of things we thought were conspiracies, they not conspiracies. But that's how the enemy work. That's how the devil work. They gotta subliminally put the truth out there, right? So they go put the truth, but not in a direct way. Like they go put the truth out, but that's how they get power too. They gain power from putting the truth out, even if they say it in a joking way. Like there's been celebrities that said shit that now it's starting to come out. But like, let's say they just make a comment, and then oh, they evil. They saying it, but they gotta say it in a joking way. But this is the age. This is the time now where all the truth coming out, and like there are entities that are not human, that control the world, that are in power, right? They all got in positions and they working, with the evil people here, right? You have them evil people, but the most evil of the evil are entities that you don't know about that's been here, that are doing everything. Like, these people been alive for a long time, right? They existed for a long time. That's why at the island and all of that, right? That one guy that had the island, we ain't gonna say names. That's why kids, the trafficking and they eating kids and all of that, that all plays into energy, right? You have people that aren't people that this is just a a a energy harvesting planet for them, right? Earth is just an energy harvesting planet, and they seek people who are on high frequencies to try to drain them for the energy, right? And these people or creatures are behind the CIA, behind everything, right? This is an energy harvesting planet for them, right? They run shit and they manipulate the humans. They control the money, they control the medicine, right? Right? They create the problem and sell you the solution to it. But they can seek out the light, right? Darkness can seek out the light without trying. It's like you could put me, right, with 20 dudes, right? They all got on the best clothes, right? They all got haircuts, right? And they could seek out the light, right? They could seek him. Okay, he ain't trying. He just complete steps. He ain't them arrogant. And it could be dudes all, well, man, he's a hater. He compete, he try too hard. Like you could put 12 dudes, 20 dudes, and they all get girls, they all man look good, they all got, but they can sense out the light, and that's a person who ain't trying. Like I don't have to be, I'm just, I ain't trying to be nothing. I'm just is. I am that. You know what I mean? Not trying to be nothing. I just be, right? So you can put these dudes. Okay, he he's a fronter. Like you know what I mean? He gotta try hard to get girl. He trying to game somebody. You know what I mean? He for show. He for show. He's a show off. You know what I mean? He trying to overcompensate, and then it's like him. Like it's entities that seek out the light, seek out the chosen ones. That no, I just know how to make shit happen. I follow each step and I complete the step correctly, and shit turn out in my favor. So that frequency is how to manifest it, and these creatures that's on the world that control everything. It's some in every state. Right? I mean, you don't know who human and who's a hybrid human being, who's a reptile. Like I'm telling you, these people exist and they could seek out delight and they hate it. They hate this. So that's why I've been getting this obsessive hatred. Like it's different hatred. Like somebody could hate somebody, right? I had plenty of people that hate on you, but once you get to the wrong group of people, it's an obsessive hatred. It's like, you know what I mean, where this hatred will follow you 10 years, right? And then it get worse and worse. Like the more you vibrate high or you get compliments or something, or you start to focus on doing the music and you start to get traction and you doing good, they hate you more. They come up with new ways just for you. They dedicated their whole life on trying to be, they can't have a world, without you present. Like they need you in their world, or else, you know what I mean? It's energy. So these people, they get a source of energy by staying in your energy, right? So let's say like I tried to move in 2018, I tried to move. They follow you there, right? You know what I mean? So that's why I've been targeting for so long. I'm getting sick, but anyways, like it's energy harvesting, and people, these entities are low. They hate high frequency people, so that's why they do everything in their power when it comes to food, when it comes to everything, to keep the world at a low frequency because they feed off that. They feed off that. They hate anything. That's why, man. That's why the music and everything, they trying to just completely influence shit. And anybody who have a potential, who trying to build something, especially a platform, and anybody that got potential influence, they want to try to have influence over that influence and make it a negative. You know what I mean? And that's the downside of, because, a person could get hatred, but then once you start a platform and start to build, and then they see, right, like, me, I ain't gonna say like I'm all, yeah, it's positive because I'm real, but I'm not trying to preach or teach nobody shit. And also, I'm not trying to lead people astray, right? And then it's authentic. It ain't, you know what I mean? Like I rap about, what I rap about is fun. It's just that, and people hate that frequency. You know what I mean? So a lot of shit, people will see that as competition, especially, the main head. You know what I mean? So you have people that will try to sabotage you because you are the opposite, and then you taking attention away from the music that they trying to push. See, like, this shit, some people hate no competition, right? It ain't no competition because people hate competition, right? Anybody, even in business and shit, a lot of people would try to take out, you know what I mean? They want to be the only house on the block that got something. And once you see how shit is, bro, you just can't, it's hard to unsee, and the rabbit hole get deep to where, you know what I mean? If you have, man, anybody that have obsessive hatred with you, they not, man, human. They not human. If they the devil or they tied to some type of cult like devil, man, energy, that's all. Because the obsessive hatred, that means, you know what I mean? I can't keep my eyes off this person, but I hate them and I'm watching them. No, I want to know, man, okay, man, they working on something or anything good start to happen. All right, man, I want to destroy it. And that's an obsessive hate. And it don't come from like you argue, with somebody or you got into it. It'll be people that you don't know or never talked to, or somebody who hired you somewhere that you barely see. So that could be dangerous too because you don't know who your enemy is, and that's the most dangerous. Is when you don't know who the fuck hates you and why. But then over time, man, you start to see, maybe it's the entity, and then with all the information coming out, you know what I mean? Like we know who's behind all the evil in the world, and just like them files that came out, these are the type of people, right? They low vibrational beings, so they hate, right? They hate anything positive, right? These people only have fun doing some fucked up shit. That's their only fun, right? Bringing somebody else down or torturing like kids or something. They get a short term. It's short term though, so they gotta keep doing it to harvest the energy off of people. Because it ain't no long term thing, right? They go forever be down here, but it get them a quick, fix if they could destroy something, especially good people or positivity. So they gotta stay doing it, right? So that's the only type of fun that they have. Like even in hip hop, in the entertainment, think about all the parties they doing. I mean, people grown, right? Man, you could do what you please, right, with your body, your life. But they get pleasure from doing deviant shit to people, right? Not just people who are in that. They like to get, man, innocent people, right? They like to try to corrupt somebody, that's not on that, that's on a straight line. And they like to, drug people up, pass them, what I mean? They get a thrill from doing deviant shit. And you have to be a miserable person if that's the only thing that bring you joy and fun, right? That's the only thing that brings some people fun, right? You have people who sold their soul, and then you hear all this shit come out on them in the music industry too. Like damn, like, and people try to say, well, you should separate the person from that, but no, it intertwine. It intertwine. All this sexual stuff, it goes into the music, into the studio, into the producers. It all intertwines. So this person, man, deviancy didn't have no boundaries. The corruption have no boundaries. So how could you separate the person from this? It all is connected somehow. So you were like, being a deviant was a big part of people's lives. Being a deviant, and everything that they did was deviancy involved in every way. But then behind the scenes, right, you kind of know this person is jealous and they hate themselves and they sold their soul. So, you know, and a person, that's the only fun they get is deviant and staying high all day. A lot of them stay high all day, every day, 4 days straight, and they got the best stuff, right? You know what I mean? They got the best stuff. They stay high all day and be deviant because they miserable, they ain't happy, they ain't got no talent, and they with the devil. And the devil, he like that, right? He give you the world if you, but then it'll bring you down. Your frequency will be negative 100. So the devil, he ain't gonna bless nobody that they do the work. Like he wants trauma. He wants somebody who need somebody who desperate. You know what I mean? The devil hate people like me. That's why. You know what I mean? Like somebody who did all, who stand for something, right? like I said, I ain't no preacher. I don't try to tell nobody. I'm not no philosopher telling people how to live a life. I'm not none of that. I do what I do, and you do what you do. I ain't gonna have nothing to say about it, but I'm not gonna do that. But you go ahead and have blood. I don't need no blood on my hands, on my clothes, because it's hard to get it out. But that could be a problem because you you vibrate high and you ain't doing what they do and you prefer not to. You ain't trying to fit in at nobody table, right? You know what I mean? You gravitate towards the right people, but it seems like the wrong people gravitate towards you. So it's just a lot of fuckery out here. You know what I mean? And now this is gonna be the time that all the information come out because shit about to flip. It's about to be about a lot of bad crisis shit, a bunch of shit about to happen. So before they fuck the world up, they gonna disclose all of this, like flood the internet. Now all of this stays like your algorithm. Some of us, damn, that's all you see. Reptilian, cloning labs, cloning. That's all I'm telling you for the last couple months. Like, and then Satanism, cult, Freemasons, Illuminati. That's all for like a year or two. And there ain't no shit that I search, but they gotta put the truth in your face. Even if it's not, hey, I'm a Freemason, you know what I mean? I'm evil, hey, look at me. No, they ain't gonna do that. But this shit's supposed to be so secret, right? And don't talk about it or I'll kill you. But yet people talking about it on platforms and they putting it out. It's a reason. Cause man, now they about to it's time to execute the final play. So now we go put all the bullshit out there, all the truth, and see who cares and see who keep on living. La 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 la. And then boom. Now yeah, it ain't no conspiracy no more, huh? Damn man, y'all gonna see all these people you like, oh man, they was on to something, right? Everybody, be positive and nah. And then no, man, if you know this shit, and then it connect to your own life, that it's Freemasonry in my city. It's active. It's a building for Freemasonry. I walk past it all the time, and that's who responsible. And how you know, remember, all of them is human, like people that's higher up. You don't. So then I'm getting all of this information over the last couple of years to kind of tell me who behind this. Then you see, no, it's bigger than the government. It's bigger than it's something behind the government, and everything that you see is just the face of something. But the real man evil behind that control the government that you're not gonna see, and it's a secret society behind a secret society because you don't know the name of it. Then there's some people are cults that just do shit that's secret in society. And then you have some, their name is not even known, right? So you gotta stay woke. You know what I mean? You can't, man, doze off. Like trying to sell niggas a dream. Telling you, that's why I'm up. I see shit for what it is, and my city really showed me what it's attached to, and how you can walk past people that are the devil or part of these cults, and the type of people that were have an obsessive hatred, that's like, we dealing with entities that's not people that are half people, right? Right? Fallen angels like Nephilim, right? It's a lot of them that exist. Fallen angels, or the come from a bloodline of fallen angels, because a lot of them they got kicked out of heaven, and then they could change to people, and then they could have sex, and then they had kids, and that's the evil entity. So they born to be evil. So that's why a lot of people have that bloodline or come from that. They change, right? It's weird, but it all start from that. Then you look back at all the oppression in the past and how they used to eat kids and take fetuses out of women and eat them. The same people is behind that. So man, all the fucked up shit is the fallen angels. Is all influenced by that. You know what I mean? These people who could change, who you don't know, even shit in entertainment. But that's too deep for me to go into right now. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. And how they can even influence the people, the entities, when people sell their soul and shit. And it's the eye thing that they do, man. It's a lot of shit, bro, that make you like, man, I don't want to be a part of nothing. I don't want to be cool. I'm like, I don't want to sign to nobody. I don't want none of that. I just want to make my music and do it myself and build my own self. I really don't want to be a part of nothing, because you don't know who's real and who's fake, what's real and what's fake. Right? You know what I mean? Because the game is always sold to you, but the truth is never told to you. You just have to find out after they fuck you over. It's too late. Or like, the game is sold, then you find out the truth is never told to you. You just have to find out. Like, damn, I backdoor. Like even here, yeah, it's how things are supposed to be. Then it's how shit is, right? But the truth is never told to you. And yeah, the shit they trying to sell me, I ain't buying it. Like, I know the truth. And that's all that matters. So you can hate me or love me. Better yet, neither one. Just leave me the fuck alone.